he's back, but he was in London.
Guten Abend.
Guten Abend, Trainer. Wie geht es dir?
Wie läuft's?
Gut,
Gut.
Ich habe hier einen Beifahrer, der will dir Hallo sagen.
Ich bin Mo.
Endlich, finally.
Yeah, finally.
Ja.
When did you arrive? You just did last pick you up the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he will have tomorrow
Okay.
at 3:30 the first training session with the second team.
So you can sleep out.
Yeah.
He's very tired.
Yeah, I'm very tired.
Probably I will be shortly in Munich and maybe we'll see each other, Mo.
Okay.
Ciao,
And
ciao.
sleep well, Mo.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Unlock your dreams. Unlock your dreams.
피아노 연주했던 거. 이건 보드 타던 거.
보드 너 배웠을 때.
이때도 축구할 때였잖아.
4학년 때인가 그랬을 거야. 지금.
사원.
아,
이거 봐. 처음 타는데 이거
처음 타는데 저기.
여기 와서 한국도 그립고 가족도 그립지만 저의 축구 인생에 있어서는 굉장히 중요하고 소중한 시간이라 생각하기 때문에 그리움은 잠시 접어두고 이곳에서 정말 집중하고 제가 가져갈 수 있는 모든 긍정적인 부분들을 다 가져가려고 노력하고 있습니다. 제2의 고향에 돌아온 느낌? 되게 반가웠고 또 온 게 너무 또 감사했고 그리고 조금 긴장도 됐던 것 같아요. 이번 주에 미넨 19세 팀하고 훈련하고 있는데 저번 주랑 저저번 주는 2군 팀에서 훈련했는데 확실히 2군 팀보다는 수준이라던가 2군에서 먼저 적응하는 게 가장 힘들었는데 선수들과의 소통도 잘 되지 않고 그리고 훈련 강도나 훈련 분위기 그리고 훈련 프로그램 등 다양한 것들이 한국과는 달랐던 점이 많아서 그런 거에서 적응을 하는 게 가장 힘들었던 것 같습니다.
Man holt ihn aus seinem sozialen Umfeld raus, man nimmt ihn weg von seiner Familie. Wenn die Jungs, je nachdem, was sie gerade machen, Schule, Universität, es ist halt komplett ein ganz anderes Leben. Er geht in eine komplett andere Kultur. Der kann ohne Probleme, konnte er mitspielen, aber es war jetzt nicht so, dass wir gesagt haben, er ist jetzt so ein outstanding Player, dass es jetzt Sinn macht, wie bei Maicon, einen Spieler komplett von einem anderen Kontinent zu holen und diesen ganzen Integrationsprozess mitzugehen. Und deswegen haben wir uns an der Stelle erstmal dagegen entschieden, dass man da nochmal mit dem Club in die nächsten Verhandlungsphasen geht für einen möglichen Transfer. Mal gesagt, komm, nimm das Feedback mit, nimm die Erfahrung mit, diesen einen Monat hier, der tut dir auch nochmal gut und dann sehen wir uns zur World Squad nochmal wieder und dann schauen wir ganz einfach, was diese 4 Wochen nochmal mit dir machen und wie du dich entwickelst.
Gut, Mo. Mann Athlet, ne? Hä? Mann Athlet.
Liste? Kannst du das rauslesen?
Ja, gleich.
자신감이 되게 중요하다는 걸 깨달은 것 같아요. 여기 와서 초반에 자신감이 좀 떨어져 있었고 긴장도 하면서 많은 실수도 하고 조금 주눅들었던 것도 있었는데 점점 시간이 지나면서 스스로 자신감을 갖고 해보자 라는 생각을 가지고 하니 조금 더 좋은 퍼포먼스가 나왔던 것 같고 그러다 보니 자신감이 되게 중요하다고 다시 한번 느꼈던 순간인 것 같아요. 2025년 월드스쿼드에는 분명 다른 친구들이 올 텐데 이제 어떤 나라에서 오는지도 모르고 어떤 친구들인지도 모르지만 새로 월드스쿼드에 참가하게 된 친구들에게 한 가지 조언 아닌 조언을 아무것도 아닌 제가 해주자면 정말 떨지 말고 그리고 자신이 가진 걸 보여주기 위해서 정말 많이 노력했으면 좋겠고 그리고 무엇보다 이 시간이 좋은 추억으로 남았으면 좋겠습니다.
Ja, dat is iemand natuurlijk zomaar schön, dass man anfängt. De eerste training haben wir natürlich statt morgens nachmittags trainiert, weil 2 Spieler leider spät angekommen sind wegen Flugproblemen. Aber wir wollen halt versuchen, innerhalb 4 Wochen eine Mannschaft auf den Platz zu kriegen, dass man sieht, die treten auf als eine Mannschaft, egal ob die gewonnen oder verloren haben. Und das haben die letzten 2 Jahre, glaube ich, gut hingekriegt und das ist auch dieses Jahr wieder das Ziel. Und dazu natürlich, um jeder Einzelne vielleicht in 4 Wochen 1% besser zu kriegen oder 2. Dafür kriegen die alle Zeit wie immer. Sind wir wieder, Renato? First of all, welcome. The official welcome, we do it on Saturday when we are in Shanghai, where all the players are there. Today training is easy because a lot of long trips. Work hard, enjoy. But like that, we do that on Saturday and we will introduce everybody. So you can join Johnny and then we will start training. Yeah? Okay guys, let's go. Easy, now easy, easy, easy. Finish, 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 finish. Oh! Guys, stop quickly. I already said, normally I can do something for, but I have torn my ACL, so because you were like this. Huh? Be always on your toes, it's easier to turn around. You were like this and then you get the ball and then you have to react. And the first ball is always important. Ja, viele sind es wahrscheinlich nicht gewohnt, um auf so eine Art und Weise zu trainieren. Das muss man auch im Auge halten, dass es für viele natürlich nicht selbstverständlich ist, dass man auf einem Profiplatz trainieren darf. I don't care who scores the goals. And I already say, I don't care the result from the first game. I just want to see a team on the pitch that plays together, works hard, and then at the end we will see what the result will be. So of course we have with Luis and we have with Mo. They were there last year and they need to help you a little bit, but for us you have to get to know each other on the pitch, off the pitch. And let's see how far we get in 4 weeks. So we can sleep well in the plane tonight. Really well trained today. I'll leave it with that.
Roy ist der Dreh- und Angelpunkt von diesem Projekt. Das zeigt dir halt so ein Roy mit seiner Art, wie er halt ist. Diese absolute Menschlichkeit, Bodenhaftung.
Jakob, so.
Solche Sachen wie, ich gebe Essen aus den Jungs, ja. Und wenn das halt so von oberster Ebene vom Staff vorgelebt wird, dann überträgt sich das auch auf die Jungs. Und deswegen ist es neben dem Sportlichen, was natürlich außer Frage steht, was er da reinbringt mit seiner Fachexpertise auch auf, neben dem Platz, ein absoluter Gewinn und Vorbild für uns alle. Super froh, dass es heute losgeht. Ich glaube, 16 Nationen sind es dieses Jahr wieder mit zahlreichen Visa-Anträgen, sei es für Deutschland, Schengen-Visum oder sei es für China. Wenn das dann alles funktioniert hat, dann bin ich sehr, sehr happy. Und das ganze Team, was jetzt Wochen, Monate drauf gearbeitet hat.
Your visa number, if you have one on your visa, or if you're visa free, for example, David and Balthasar, you're visa free.
Es ist immer schön zu sehen, weil ich glaube, manche fliegen vielleicht zum ersten Mal so weit weg mit einem besonderes Projekt. Das merkt man auch, das macht der eine oder andere auch nervöser als der andere.
Welcome to China.
Wenn man so empfangen wird von den Fans hier. Ich wusste schon, ich war hier in 2008 in Beijing für Olympia, so dann habe ich schon gemerkt, wie beliebt die Bundesliga hier in China ist. Ich glaube, das war was wirklich Besonderes für die Spieler, dass sie auch sehen, wie groß der FC Bayern München ist, dass man auch, ja, was war das, 150, 200 Fans auf uns gewartet haben am Flughafen.
Superstar. My coach, superstar.
흥분 아닌 흥분도 됐던 것 같고 이제 제가 앞으로 어떻게 해나가야 될지 구체적으로 생각하게 된 계기인 것 같기도 하고요. 팀원들도 봤을 때 작년에 왔던 친구들 봐서 반가운 면도 있었지만 새로운 친구들 봐서 아, 이 친구들과 빨리 친해져야 될 텐데 라는 그런 고민도 가졌던 것 같습니다.
Wir versuchen natürlich nicht nur auf Sportliche, was natürlich das Wichtige ist, aber ja, auch von der Land, wo wir sind, die großen Gebäude, die wunderschönen Gebäude und hier auch die Leute im Hotel sind sehr freundlich.
H-A-A-R, you're excellent. Thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Die Leute vom FC Bayern Shanghai Office, die bemühen sich wirklich, um alles aus der Zeit zu holen, was möglich ist und es gefällt sehr gut bis jetzt. Das haben wir erst, ich glaube nach Ankunft haben die gefragt, wollt ihr das machen? Ja klar. Ja, dann gehen wir dahin als Trainerstab zusammen und ja, die Begeisterung von den Leuten, erstmal mit dem kurzes Meet and Greet und auch wie die mitgefiebert haben. Abgesehen vom Ergebnis und leider die schwere Verletzung von Musiala war es der Nacht war sehr schön.
That's it. That's it. Well done.
Go again. Just go.
Well done, Balthasar. Look around you. Okay, guys, come have a little closer. The guys who were here last year and the ones who were training in Munich, we're going to do passing drills every year, you know, Mo. Important. First control. Doesn't matter which position. Keep the focus, guys. We're almost done. But January was okay. You just get to know each other, get used to the heat a little bit. It's different. That's why we give you plenty of drinking courses. And then tomorrow we're going to start preparing the match. If you control like that, midfielder will be there. Keep it down. That's it. Stay strong. That's it. But today is recovery from the travel. Make sure we have everything. Yeah.
There is old Shanghai. There is new Shanghai.
Oh, serious?
Where?
That
There is
where,
old Shanghai.
where our hotel is.
It's
It belongs to the new district of Shanghai.
Yeah.
What is Shanghai famous for?
I don't know. I no trouble.
Great Wall of China?
Yeah.
Good? Is it
Good.
here?
Yeah, it's good.
Is it in Shanghai?
Shanghai is good. Shanghai.
Does he live here or not?
I don't live here.
Oh, where do you live? Oh. Are you not Chinese?
I live Shenyang. It's far.
It's another city.
Another city, yeah.
But it's still in China.
Yeah, I live China.
미디어 팀 분들과 그리고 3명의 선수들, 저 포함 3명의 선수들과 같이 상하이를 같이 시내를 구경했었는데 굉장히 높은 건물에 올라가서 이쁜 야경도 보고 했는데 정말.
So what? Sometimes there's not much left to do. That's right, it's not your choice to make, but it's on you to find the most in it and to stay true. Unlock your dreams, that is something you could do.
Who's that? It's my mother. Come on, show your face, show your face. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. She's shy. She doesn't want to show. She's shy. It's okay, Mom, don't worry. Nothing to be afraid of. She said it's very beautiful, but she said I'm just turn off my phone and just enjoy the moment. So just turn it off.
Most people run for their lives and it's not a run in the park. Most people know who they want to become, but certainly don't know who they are. I don't have an answer, don't have a question. Let's get right back to the start. Yeah, you know who you are.
What's this? Dark. Dark? Yeah. Dark. Dark. You sure?
This is chicken. This is dark.
Oh, there.
Very dark.
No, I can't. You like it? You like duckhead?
I don't like, but I
It's popular
in
Chinese?
Yeah, in Shanghai.
Whoa. I can't. No. I can't try. Yeah. Come on, bro. Whoa. Back to the top. Don't be nervous. Hopefully you get an elevator. I don't want stairs, man. Oh my gosh. Are you nervous? Oh my god, dude, man. I am nervous now. The best view ever.
Unlock your dreams.
What's that building? What's that? The one with the balls? Balls? The big one. Yeah, what's that? Yeah?
Look at that way.
지금 그런 걸 즐거움을 즐기고 그리고 과제들을 풀어나가는데 지금 집중하고 있고 굉장히 행복한 상태입니다.
건전한 생각과 행동을 해야 그게 평상시에 모든 너의 제스처라든지 말투라든지 이런 게 다 묻어서 나오기 때문에 항상 그런 생각을 가지고 건전한 상식 그런 생각을 가지고 해야 너가 생활도 바르게 나오고 축구장에서도 마찬가지고 왜냐면 축구장에서도 선수들을 서로 존중해 줘야 되는 부분이 있잖아요. 그래서 그런 거를 위해서라도 항상 건전한 생각을 가지고 생활에 임하고 그런 축구 선수를 할 때도 항상 그런 생각을 가지고 했으면 좋겠다라고 얘기를 하고 있습니다.
가족이 없다면 저는 지금까지 아무것도 해내지 못했을 것 같아요. 그리고 항상 저의 롤모델은 형인데 형이 정말 성실하고 바른 면이 많아서 형을 보고 많은 것을 배웠습니다.
아무래도 월드스쿼드라는 거 자체가 누구나 뭐 할 수는 있지만 아무나 할 수 있는 건 아니라고 생각을 해서 그런 부분이 좀 많이 자랑스러운 것 같아요. 솔직히 그런 세계적인 바이에른 뮌헨이라는 명문 구단에서 그렇게 훈련을 하면서 경기도 뛰고 선수들도 만나고 그런 경험을 한다는 것 자체가 너무 부럽기도 하고 사실은 한편으로는 이제 제 동생이 그런 걸 경험하고 있으니까 좀 뿌듯했던 것 같아요. 그런.
Like I said, when I blow the whistle, stop. So then we can explain what we want. Because generally what we want, even with goal kick, we drop. The striker starts like 5 meters in front of the circle and from there we go.
Kom in daar, lekker, kom. Pull out. Space, you have time.
So it's always like forward and backwards, but do that with speed. All right?
Wir fangen immer an mit die Defensive. Das haben wir bis jetzt Jahr 1 und Jahr 2 auch gemacht, um die Ordnung hinzukriegen, den Basis-Orga, die wir gerne haben wollen. Und von daher immer weiterbauen, weil wenn man nur ans Offensive arbeiten würde und nicht an die Defensive, dann wird es schwierig.
That's it, now back. That's it. Okay, Mo.
Bei Mo merkt man schon, dass er die Erfahrung hat von letztes Jahr und sich gerne noch mal zeigen will. Man merkt, dass er wirklich alles geben will, um Profi zu werden. Und das ist, glaube ich, auch ein gutes Vorbild für die anderen. Okay guys, sorry for the small delay, the beamer was not there. Today first match against Shanghai Shenhua. How they play, we don't know, but we have to focus on ourselves. Starting lineup, Luis in goal. Second half, Jan will play, he already knows. We have Yue, Mo, he will be captain today.
미팅 때 감독님께서 제가 첫 번째 경기 때 주장을 할 거라고 말씀해 주셨는데 먼저 작년에도 주장을 했기 때문에 어떻게 이 주장의 임무를 다해야 되는지 알고 있었지만 그럼에도 불구하고 또 새로운 시즌이고 새로운 친구들이기 때문에 그래서 제가 어떻게 이 임무를 헤쳐나가야 될지 고민이 오히려 많았던 것 같습니다.
Ich habe ja auch nochmal eine Ansage vom Trainer bekommen, dass ich nicht wieder vor laufender Kamera jemanden zum Captain machen soll. Aber in dem Fall wurde sich einheitlich dafür ausgesprochen, dass er das Kapitänsamt heute erstmal ausübt.
Good luck, have fun. Play with a smile, enjoy the time together, but that's having fun. So you have to have fun as well on the pitch. But is that just make sure at the end of the game everybody knows I gave my 100%. That's the only thing we ask, and then we will see the result of the game. Okay guys, good luck.
Erster Spieltag, 32 Grad. Gott sei Dank bewölkt. Oh, das ist ja vom Feinsten. Wenn ich jetzt die Augen zumachen würde, könnte ich denken, ich wäre in derselben Nacht.
Okay. The other way around.
Yeah. So I think it's always a good environment for the kids to have a different experience. They travel around the world, and it's always nice to play against different teams and to have fun playing football.
Which result are you predicting today?
I hope Shanghai wins, but I think it'll be difficult. I don't know, 3-1 for Bayern Munich, let's say.
Let's go, Mo. Let's go, Jan. Let's go.
Just three things. Concentrate, and together, and respect, okay?
Come on, 1, 2, 3, Bayern.
Hey, come on. 1, 2, 3, Bayern!
Come on, guys.
Goed, Mo. Die sind viel zu unruhig noch.
So, ja, nervös sind die alle.
Ja.
No foul, no foul!
Goed, Bada!
Go, Mo!
Schenke Bälle, come on.
Wir haben gute Sachen gesehen. Ich meine, ich glaube, wir hätten vielleicht 1, 2 Tore mehr machen können, müssen. Go, Balthasar, go! Marco! Ja, komm, jetzt musst du 35 km laufen. Ah, shoot. Ah, okay.
Good chance.
Nice, very close.
Go, boys.
Very close.
Sprint when you have the ball. No, but I mean, there was one, Jaming is free. I mean, you sprint really fast, but I mean, you have to do it in the game. But the second one, the last one was okay. But the one with Jaming.
To hold the ball so I could, like,
Yeah, but still, if you speed up like in training, nobody holds you, and you have to defend. You cannot let him go. Ich glaube, wir kriegen dann also einen wunderschönen Angriff aus der ersten Halbzeit. Ich glaube, am Ende kommt Jacob zu der Grundlinie. Guter Pass auf Jaming, die ihn leider verschießt. Überragende Ball. Nein, aber der Ball von Marco war überragend. Diego Ralf, jetzt benutzt er seine Geschwindigkeit. Great ball, Marco. Ganz einfach. Wenn der Linksverteidiger mit seinem Mann durchdeckt, dann ist der linke Innenverteidiger verantwortlich für den Raum. Der Außenseite ist völlig frei. Gut, Mo. Das ist okay, das ist okay. That's okay, Mo. Halbzeit. There were some really good moments, and we had our chances. They had one chance on the outside post and a goal, and we should have scored a goal. It was a great opportunity, no problem. Great pass from Jacob. You missed it. I missed chances as well. No problem. There was good attack. Questions? No? Okay. No problem. We're here to learn. So the second half, he will stay and Mo will stay on the pitch. Rest and come back on the bench in case you have to come back in.
Wow, Junge.
Zumindest eines ist ein Geschenk von uns.
Meine Güte, ey. Ich verstehe das echt nicht. Dieses hinten schön Fußball spielen wollen.
Es war kein schönes Tor, aber ein guter Angriff gehabt, wo Matteo sich richtig gut durchsetzt. Der Torhüter hält und Jung ist da zum Abstauber, der macht ihn gut rein. Well done, Mo. Well done, Mo! Ralf!
More!
For 4 goals.
More!
Sollen wir reinbringen? Hey?
Ja, hey, und dann.
Hey! Farah, tell him center back. Left. Nach so einem Spiel hat man schon ein paar Gedanken natürlich. Aber das muss man sehen. Ich meine, man muss natürlich auch abwarten, wie es mit Mo war. Der hat, glaube ich, ein bisschen eine Hüfte. Aber ja, das wird man morgen wahrscheinlich von Ralf hören, ob das schlimm ist oder nur eine Prellung.
Just crash the muffler. Frag the muffler. Yeah.